Welcome back to Red Devils Hub, your Manchester United news channel. Erik Ten Hag praises Leny Yoro's mature debut for Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag has expressed his admiration for Leny Yoro's mature performance during his debut for Manchester United against Rangers at Murrayfield. The manager is optimistic that the 18-year-old defender could establish himself as a regular starter among the first-choice centre-backs. Yoro, who joined from Lille for £52.2 million on Thursday, showcased his talent in United's 2-0 win in their second pre-season match. He played the first half before Ten Hag replaced all 10 outfield players at half-time. For the first time, after just one training session, it's a very mature performance, Ten Hag commented. That's what we saw when we scouted him. It's great to have him. He's a very young, talented centre-back and there's a lot to come. He's here, we think he can play, but there are so many games that he'll be in a group of 4 or 5 defenders. Ten Hag is also seeking to add another centre-back to the squad, targeting Bayern Munich's Matthijs de Ligt and Everton's Gerard Branthwaite. However, further signings may depend on whether Harry Maguire or Victor Lindelof departs. That is obvious, but we want to have a strong squad, as strong as possible, Ten Hag stated. The football leadership is very proactive. That's what clubs like Manchester United should do. We're very pleased with our business. We have Yoro in. We have Joshua Zirkzee in, 2 high-potential assets for the future. But when I say future, the future also starts today. The next game is always the most important, next season is always the most important. Scott McTominay is attracting interest, but Ten Hag is keen to retain the midfielder. We have very good players, so there will always be interest, he said. If you score 10 goals in a season and perform very well for Scotland, there will be interest. We actually want to keep him. When we had the sixes, midfield, and he could play in a more advanced role, he's a highly interesting player. Ten Hag was also impressed by Amad Diallo, who scored an excellent opener against Rangers at Murrayfield, cutting inside and finishing smartly past Jack Butland. He made a very good progression from last season, remarked the Dutchman. The past 2 seasons he was on loan and then he was expected to play a role but suffered a very bad injury in pre-season that set him back a bit. But in the last games of last season, he showed his abilities. This season has to be his season. Ten Hag tempered expectations regarding United's title chances. Look, we can beat any opponent. We've demonstrated that more than once against City, against Liverpool, but the truth is there's still a long way to go. We need to become more consistent. That has to do with having the right winning culture. When we instill this in the dressing room, it's not just about the dressing room, the standards should be upheld throughout the whole club. Ten Hag hinted that Toby Collier, the 20-year-old midfielder who started against Rangers, might have a chance to break into the squad. I always want to create pathways for young players, but they have to earn it. He's now earned an opportunity, the 54-year-old said. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe and active the bell to more news of Manchester United.